Country on that hood hog.
Hey, man,
You gonna put him on there?
Country's already on there. I've been on there.
He need episode 2.
Episode 2.
This your girl Naomi Da Vinci, and you is right here with the one and only hood hierarchy. You already know.
Oh man, look, man, OG Tulo, man, the Coke Talker, Houston. You know what I'm saying? 8 times, man, dirty side, man. You know, this what it is, man. You know, rocking with my boy, Uncle Beats.
First of all, yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. This Shai City TV, y'all already know what's going on. Band of the Road, East Side Legend. I'm in this boy with Hierarchy, with my boy Uncle Beats. Y'all already know what's going on. East Side Chicago, West Side Chicago, Low End, Wild Hunters. Acknowledge me. Let's get up, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Yo, y'all, this hood hierarchy. This your girl Star with 3 R's. Y'all got it. This is the best platform for the artists.
Now we gonna start with the South Side, where GDs and BDs and Blackstones don't coincide. So let me be your tour guide. So when you in a certain area, you will know what that hood ride.
How you doing, Two Sweets? How you doing?
Hey.
Good to have you here. If somebody was trying to be a guest on the Gangster Chronicles, what's the qualification?
Man, just have an interesting story, man. That's how we made our name, man. We really made our name off of just having interesting people on, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, dog, I'd rather talk to an interesting person than a celebrity any day, dog.
There we go.
Any day. So if you got something interesting,
I was on the Gangster Chronicles, so I guess I'm interesting, people.
Yo, what up, people? Y'all tapped in with President Sly, Hood Hierarchy. Y'all checking out, you know what I'm saying? Unc right here. Stay tuned. Buffalo, New York in the building. Aye.
Okay, so it is what it is. I am that girl, Olivia. This is Hood Hierarchy with Uncle Beats. Make sure you guys remember to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are absolutely amazing. No matter what anybody says, you got this. Yes, life gets hard and it may knock you on your feet, but guess what? You'll jump right back up because why? Weebles wobbles, but we don't fall down.
All right, it's your boy Lil Matt. Shout out Hood Hierarchy, Uncle Beats, salute all the way from St. Mark, Mississippi.
What's the hood?
Brooklyn, New York, Tampa, Florida, Ybor City. What up?
This your boy Snap G, and you tapping in with Snap G and Uncle Beats on Hood Hierarchy, Mobcast. Tune in, hit the like, hit the share. You know what I'm saying? If you don't hit the share, your front door, I will be there.
Everybody that go on YouTube right quick and subscribe to Hood Hierarchy. ASAP. Subscribe to Hood Hierarchy. ASAP. Now play that music, people.
We back again. It's going down. It's the Hood Hierarchy, Mobcast, and it's me, Uncle Beats, in the streets like white lines on the corner like a stop sign. Who I got with me today?
You got Chef Conody back in the building, part 2.
Part 2. Okay, I like how that sound. If y'all want us to be all right, hit that like. If you care, hit that share. If you really own it, leave a comment. If you want us to survive, hit subscribe. If you want us to do well, hit the bell. Donations is highly appreciated. Chef Conody in the building, man. You ready for another one, man? We had a wild one yesterday. You ready for another one?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back and better than ever.
Back and better than ever. So hey, y'all know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna give y'all some time to get in here. You know, get in the comments, drop your city, drop your state, let us know what's up. Let us know what you're thinking on what we talking about. You want to highlight our guests, salute our guests. Don't be rude. Let them know what's going down. I'm going to roll the intro, and we going to get right back in here and set it off. Good. Hierarchy. Mobcast. Every single episode, man, we going to give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto
we made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy Project Pata, hood hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. And you rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Team Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
It's 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One, what's happening? It's the one and only HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, Bow Bow Bow.
Yo, it's going down. I want to welcome everybody to Hood Hierarchy. We got a dope guest tonight. You know, this one is finna be epic. It's good for the hip hop culture. It's good for the Chicago hip hop culture. So y'all might want to get out a pen if y'all know how to write and take some notes. Y'all gonna have to. Oh no, hold on. Y'all gonna have to Google some of this stuff later that we talk about. But hey, get in the comments, drop your city, drop your state, drop your hoods, drop your questions. If we don't get to it this episode, we will go back and get to them. You know, me and Colton have been talking about some stuff, and so we will go back and get to every question. So, with that being said, man, today's guest, oh man, he just wears so many hats. First of all, he's a Chicago Rilla. Definitely, I gotta say that he very important for the hip hop culture. He a true MC. He's street at the same time. He put on for the culture because he wears a lot of hats, man, and he does a lot of stuff. And we're gonna get into it. The one, the only. I'm gonna call him the legendary Jizo while we on here, because that's what he should be called. So y'all give it up for the legendary Jizo in the building.
Yo, what's good? What's good, y'all? Let's go.
I gotta give you your L, man, because that's what you are, brother. It's like you ain't shortstop since the day I met you, man. You just been going in, you know, and we don't.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. That was a legendary day, the day that we met. That was a legendary day for me as an interviewer and media person. That was huge.
Yeah, that definitely was you one of the people who inspired me to do what I'm doing. So it's like you're always gonna be special to me. That's why that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. So Conut, don't mention his high what you call it yesterday? A high anus. We're not gonna talk about no high anuses today, Conut. Okay. Do you know what a high anus is, Jizo?
No. I don't know. I'm behind on the lingo, man. I'm behind on all the terms now.
Me neither. Me neither.
I left off on No Diddy somewhere.
We found out later it's a hiatus, but we got it now. We got it. We won't be saying hiatus no more. We made that mistake yesterday.
So, no such thing as that, don't
Right. Hiatus is too much for me. But I want to tell everybody, salute to everybody here rocking with us. Willie Estes, Vegan World Cafe says shouts out to the Mobcast. Jizo, did you accept us on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So if this your first time watching, don't think I'm being rude to a guest or think we're being rude. If I say, hey, let me check in with the streets, or Conut say, hey, let's check in with the streets, because that's reading the comments. The streets is important. The streets is who make us. And sometimes, like yesterday, I forgot to check in with the streets. We had a lot going on. But shouts out to Willie S. This Vegan World Cafe, one of our sponsors. Keep it going, keep it going. He said, bringing the highest level of hood news, business, music business, etc. Then salute to Jizo. That's right. Salute, I guess, man. Salute the legend.
Salute,
We
bro.
got my guy Boogie Flavors in the building, all the way from San Diego, aka Dago, California, in the building. He said, tapping in for the win. Big love to the Mobcast. Appreciate you. Everybody go check out the Let's Chop It Up podcast with my guy Boogie Flavors. It's going down. It's going down. So I gotta ask you something, Jizo. Where were you at? First of all, rest in peace to all the victims of 9/11 and everybody it affected. This is a big day. And rest in peace to my guy Cass the Hustler. He died on 9/11. But
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
I want to ask you, what do you remember where you was at when 9/11 hit?
Yeah. Yeah. So when 9/11 hit, I was in Division 9, second floor of the Cook County Jail.
Oh, that's a place.
Yeah, man, and it was crazy because I remember like we woke up and we outside like smoking our roll ups and having coffee, and then this shit just came on the TV, and I swear, bro, like that day I saw like grown man cry. I saw people start jumping on top of the metal tables and reading the Bible, and it was crazy, bro. And I'm just laid back, like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, I'll never forget that, man. We were locked up. They locked us down for like, I think it was like 72. It was like 3 days, bro. We were locked down.
Wow. Y'all
I'm showing my age a little bit here, man. I'm showing my age a little bit, but
y'all let us know where y'all was at. What about you, Conut? You remember where you was at?
I mean, if I recall, man, I think I was at home that day. I don't know why I was at home. Maybe I was unemployed. I don't know. No, but I was at home that day, and I just remember watching on TV. It was like a live movie happening, and I just remember they were showing the first plane come in and took out one of the towers, and they were on the first tower talking about that, and then minutes later, you could just see that plane going right around that first tower and hitting the other one. It's a very sad day for American history, and you're right. Rest in peace to all our citizens who had to perish for that day.
I definitely I was actually about to fly to Cali like 2 days after I was set to go. And I said, oh no, not me. Not
you
me.
canceled your flight.
Oh yeah. It was I don't know who I remember how flying was before 9/11. Before 9/11, you could go to Cali, you can go to wherever you want to, put anything you wanted in on your person and walk through because all they had was metal detectors. They didn't have like these body scan things, so it was always easy to bring a couple. You would have to strap it to you nicely, but they never searched you. And like I could walk you all the way to the gate if I wanted to. When you get on the plane, I could go back there with you. So it's like it was just different. And you could buy like you could walk right up, buy your ticket, get right on the plane. It was like you get on a bus or something. Then they put all this other stuff in. Now let me ask y'all this. I don't know about you people in the comments, but 9/11 affected a lot of prices on stuff in the street. It's just like it's just crazy how the World Trade Center that's responsible for like the economy basically. The street economy was affected by the World Trade Center getting hit. I saw prices for stuff just go crazy, and I'm just like, wow, man, that was like one of the main things I seen. That it might sound a little foolish, but that was my mind back in then. I have no problem saying, man, 9/11 didn't do nothing but make the coke price high back to me, man. That was like the biggest thing. I seen it go up and it never came back down once 9/11 hit. I mean, one day you getting about 800 a zip, and it went up to 1,800 easily just from this 9/11 thing. People paying 1,100 or better, 1,100 to 1,800. Let me let me see what the streets is talking about, y'all. Hold on. Willie S. shot at you out. Chef Cold Nut, he said, rest in peace to Cash. Boogie Flavor said, I was working for the school district at the time and had to come home to my girl who was Middle Eastern plus from Kabul, Afghanistan. Me being a military veteran, I had to break up with her.
Oh no, that's over with immediately.
He had to break up with her. Oh man, you dirty man. You dirty man. Hood evening, Big Six in the building. Shout out to our guy Big Six. Big Six say we gotta do something special for Tupac to my Conut. I wanted y'all to get together and do that, man, because I know you was a big fan of Tupac too, and he is too. But let me ask you fellas about this. Jizo, do you think they making the right pick for picking Kendrick Lamar to perform at the Super Bowl in New Orleans? Or should it be Lil Wayne like everybody is saying?
Man, I don't know. That's tough, bro, because like Wayne is like a bigger legend, right? He's been around for like so long and got so many. Somebody was talking about they could do a verses with Wayne. I'm like, whatever, bro. No, you can't. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like you know, but Kendrick was hot this year, so I think they're playing on the money theme. You know, like how last year they kept showing Taylor's boyfriend and Taylor Swift and the other girl, and like it's a money thing, bro. They're trying to generate money, so yeah, you could bring Lil Wayne on, but the one that's gonna generate that view, how much are they gonna gross? That's gonna be Kendrick because they just came off of what they came off of with the battle. So I
Right.
mean, money wise, but me personally, I mean, shit, I would rather see Wayne because I just I'm from coming up in that era where he was dropping everything he was doing. So me personally, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good show. They've been clowning him on the internet, talking about this what y'all want for the Super Bowl, and it's him like said doing some dumb shit on stage. But I don't know, bro. It should be good though. It should be a moneymaker for sure because they got Kendrick on it.
I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, New Orleans people. I only want to see Wayne if he gonna do the Hot Boys stuff. That new Wayne, man, I can't get into it, man.
That
Anything
is some of the shit off the Carter. Maybe like some of the Carter one.
up into the Carter. After that Carter, if he go anything after that Carter, you need to stay at home. You need to stay home, Wayne, if you're gonna do that. I'd rather listen to Kendrick say you're a 69 guy, whatever that's supposed to mean. But I would rather listen to that. That's just me. That's just me. What'd you say, Boogie? Because what has he ever done for black folks? He's never with us. Right. He said he's never even seen a racist cop before. So yeah, he do. I would have to agree. They trying to stand it, make it like it's a black thing, and he don't even care about y'all. So good point, Big. Good point. Speaking of that, I got one more. Coconut, are you ready? Go ahead.
So yeah, I just want to say one quick thing that only
I don't know why your
reason why I would pick.
Hold on, your phone breaking up. All right, there you go.
Only reason why I would either one of them are great, but only reason why I would go with a little lean on Wayne is because he got more library of music. Like you got 12 minutes to do the show, and you got to have a lot of stuff besides they not like us. So I'm really interested to see what Kendrick got playing up his sleeve because yeah, that's a great song. That was a great song this year, but Wayne got more volume of work, and he's been out here long enough. I think he would have deserved the opportunity.
But like you said,
That's all.
only 12 minutes. So if he do they not like us, he halfway there. Do it twice. Nah.
Yeah, or and they'll probably stretch it out too. They'll find some like way to stretch it out with like an orchestra or a band where they'll have like
You're
a
right.
long solo and dancers and shit. So that
They gonna
that
put on
song will
the
be
show.
at least 3 minutes longer.
They gonna put on the show. I just gotta know though. Y'all ready in them comments? I hope y'all seen it, or I hope y'all seen some footage of it, people. What y'all think about that debate? Who won that debate? What y'all think? Because
You want me to go?
I asked you, was you ready? I know you take it serious. What you think about that debate?
Well, I take it serious because it's important to vote. I mean, each and all of us got an opportunity to show our rights and our voting right privileges. It don't matter who we vote for. It's just that you utilize your rights. There's a lot of people that died because we weren't able to vote. So if I look at our history as minorities, we had a hard hill to climb all these years to get where we're at. So I'm here for to see the change. So
No, I want you.
I
Hey,
want to see nothing else but new stuff now. I want to see old policy. I want to see a new person
I
do what
got
they
no,
got to do.
I got no problem with that, Ozzy Davis. I'm just saying, who do you think won that debate, man? I've been waiting to ask
I answered it. She did. I answered it. She
you.
won. Look. I'm gonna keep it quick. Trump. She was trying to press the button to show his anger management issues. And see, all you gotta do sometime to make somebody look bad, kind of like probably myself last night, is just act more different and just bring the worst out of somebody, and then you would see the true colors of a person. And I just sat back and watched Vice President Harris sit back like
I ain't
same,
gonna lie,
same thing.
bro. I
It's just
don't,
so
I don't,
bad.
I don't. I'm gonna tell you how she won. She definitely won to me because it's like I almost feel like he just didn't know how to argue, go back and forth with a black woman because he was just looking like I never seen him like that. He was so bagged in the corner. He started talking about Biden. I'm like, what are you talking about Biden for? But I didn't see no important issues addressed. It's like
That's
every
correct.
time they would ask one of them a question, they was just casing it. It was just a casing match to me. I didn't see nothing important get addressed. So I can't. She definitely held her own because she had him on the ropes. He definitely scared of her. But I don't know. Did you see it, Jizo?
I watched pieces of it. I was actually filming an event, filming somebody's performance during that. But so I've seen pieces of it since then. And I don't know, bro. When he said the thing about eating the dogs and the cats, like you have to lose after you say that. If you say that in a debate, you lost, bro. Like, and then dude's trying to like correct them, right? Because they got the fact checker and shit right there. He trying to fact check him, and dude's like, I don't know, man. We'll see. So yeah, he lost. He lost when he said
That's
that,
what
bro.
he said. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Yeah.
That's some old hood shit though, right? That's like some like slick hood shit. Like, man, I heard shit. That's just what I heard though. Don't you know?
Let me ask y'all this too, man, to get into something else. I
And he need
want
to ease off beats. He need to ease off that handshake. She tried to give him a nice United States American handshake, and he looked like he squeezed real hard on my poor hand of her. I know her hand hurt after that debate.
Yeah, she had him. She had him pressed. I want to ask y'all about something else too, man. Especially with Jizzo being brown and us being black. I could be wrong. People might get mad. Y'all might get mad at me in the streets about this. But how could we have problems with the Venezuelans when all the white people do is show us this not our country? I just don't. I just cannot be racist or discriminatory against nobody when we ain't got nothing. They set themselves up to win all the way. So it's just like, how can we get mad at some more poor people coming over here trying to come up? That's just my opinion. I just want to know what y'all think about that.
Look, so it's funny though because Chicago will beef with anybody, right? Like we don't give a fuck. I don't even think it's specifically because it's the Venezuelans. It's just somebody that's here to be like, oh, you know, you turn around like, oh, what you want some too?
You ain't a Chicago Venezuelan.
You ain't from
Oh,
over
you ain't a
here.
North Side Venezuela then. That's a yeah, you're right.
And then they got the three letters that's like the short for Venezuela's, which is like what, VDS? Ain't
Oh,
that what it
right.
is? What the fuck is VDS? I don't know. How did they come up with that? That's crazy how they came up with that. But I look at it like this, bro. Like, you know, we could. So I was on the news actually when they first showed up because I was part of a push when I was working with Ulan and Isan and them over there on the south side, where we went and we helped them and we took them out of the police stations and we loaded them into vans and we did things. We took food and we were on the news talking about, you know, trying to spread the message to help these people, this small amount of people that's in the police station. But after it materialized more and more and more buses came in, and you start to see like what the issue is. Like, all right, like this shit, you start thinking like, damn, there's people here in Chicago that are fucked up, they've been fucked up and can't even, you know, a single mother that's making whatever it is, $15 or $16, that's too much, and they can't get food stamps, you know, and shit like that. So, and I've seen it personally, like growing up, like, you know, we grew up on food stamps and shit. So like, you know, I know what that's like. So it's kind of disheartening to see that where our own people won't get what other people getting. But on the other side of it too, you know, like when you in the streets, bro, and you see somebody come up because they were able to figure out the key, like the dude that's got he just got to connect on some cheap bricks, and he just got that connect. That's how he got it. That's his shit. Well, it's kind of like that too. Like, I mean, you're gonna be mad at the next person for hustling up some shit for them. I mean, shit, everyone's trying to hustle it up. They just found the fucking key. They just found the key to it, and you know, but I don't think they all got money like that because I mean I've heard the numbers about that it's in the thousands of them getting thousands and thousands, but then you see them still in the middle of the street trying to sell the waters and shit like that. So you know, I don't know, bro. I just think that we should help Chicago first. And then, you know, like they say, you know, grandma used to teach that, like, make sure that you take care of the house first, make sure you take care of the bills first, and then you go and blow everything else on whatever you want. So
Hey,
we
that's
definitely
in the
should be
Bible.
taking care of we
That's in
definitely should be taking care of the crib, man.
yeah.
And whatever your prerogative is gonna sway the way that you vote. So, you know, I know some people that doing ex-cons for Trump, right? Tyrone Muhammad. He's got a mission. He's fighting for the rights of ex-cons and how they are brought back into society and the things that the services that they have. And he's voting a certain way because that's what how he's doing it to make his goals and the things he's trying to accomplish happen. You know, and you might be voting for this person. I just look at it like, look, in the end of the day, like better yourself, bro, because whoever you vote for, they become president. You're still fucking out here struggling. You're still gonna be out here like trying to hustle up. So just do your shit, man. Do your shit for real.
Man, I'm with you, man. That's so beautiful.
Without the
But
cussing next time, Jizo.
without the hey Conut, that's what you here for, man. That's what you here for, man. I got to let them know, man. To remind them. Hey, so with that being said, since he been to the county before, he should understand the screening process that we have to do. Very hold on. Um in the building, Kim Kimberly Perkins in the building, shots out to you. 2 days in a
Hey,
row, 2 days in a row, you doing good, showing up. She
my
said,
sister.
you know who won that debate. Come on. We got Tiaja DeBerry in the building. She said she gonna go watch the whole thing, go watch the debate. And she said, this is some good conversation. Hey, I like to hear that. So we gotta screen you, man, because we screen everybody. We gotta know some background on them before they get to talking their story. So with that being said, Conut, why don't you ask them the first question, man?
So, what city and state are you from, brother?
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh yeah. Where in Chicago?
Logan Square, Humboldt Park represent.
Hey, what high school did you go to?
Calvin Park High School, Calvin Park
Calvin
neighborhood.
Park. You went to Calvin Park?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Oh my
I
goodness.
went to Schurz, I went to Calvin Park. I was in St. Benedict's for like 6 months, so I got kicked out. So yeah, I was jumped around a little bit.
Yeah, I remember we played Calvin Park in football. Them busters, they had the raggliest uniforms I ever seen.
And you know, it's funny because they had us in the colors. The school colors were yellow and black, and where I was from, it was all folks. There was no kings where I was from, and so like it was funny.
And it
We
was
had to
just,
wear like black and yellow.
yeah, because when we went to play them, they was about that action. I think we just, I don't, I think we had to forfeit the game because they was about that action. I want to,
Somebody had a blade on them. Trust me.
yeah, they was about that action. I think we had to forfeit the game because they wasn't gonna lose. But so you say it was in the folks neighborhood, but they had the king colors. So growing up in Humboldt Park, man, I can't just skip past that, right? Some people say they hood, and we kind of been and told the story of that neighborhood already. But growing up in Humboldt Park, people got to understand when they say the murder rate or how Chicago is, Humboldt Park, Humboldt Park, Little Village, all that is an important part to that crime rate. People think it's just the black people, but you got the Mexicans, you got the Puerto Ricans, we got a whole culture that people overlook. So, like, what was it like coming up in Humboldt Park, man?
I want to talk about the the perception that Humboldt Park is only Latinos, is only Puerto Ricans. I'm Mexican, by the way.
Right.
Um, is only Hispanics. The borders of Humboldt Park, as you travel from where it begins, which I think is like near North Avenue or by Armitage, as you go south, when you get into past Division, and I think it'd be like Augusta, and even Chicago Avenue, that's still considered Humboldt Park. In that neighborhood over there, Chicago Avenue, as you know, that's an all black neighborhood.
Right. Uh-huh.
So people don't realize that that neighborhood is actually a mix of people for sure. Like it expands further than like people think.
Right.
Little Village is definitely a jump further south. So you know, but you know, growing up in Humboldt Park, man, like there was, you know, as you're like super young, you already know what the dividing lines are because in that neighborhood, in that area, man, it's one block to the next block to the next block. So, you know,
Right.
you can have MLDs over here, you have Cobras on the next street. And it was all broken down, but like, you know, growing up there, you kind of know like what street not to walk down, where to not be.
Okay.
Um, and, you know, definitely like, it was the first place where I ever like got checked for like tattoos, and I didn't know about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like 12 or 13 years old, but I was probably looked older because I was taller. You know, I'm 6'2".
Right.
And yeah, I remember just rolling up trying to get some bud because you know back in the day you did that like randomly. You
Right.
drive or ride your bike into a random neighborhood and go
Right.
like this, you know. And yeah, I got checked for tattoos, and that's when I was like, "Oh, this is, you know, it's something real, man." So, but definitely just a lot of gangs, man. Like you know, I was more scared growing up in Humboldt Park of the Latinos than I was of my black homies. So, like, if I went and got weed like in a black neighborhood, I was no longer like worried about it, right? I'll just pull up, ask or whatever. But man, when you going in them Hispanic neighborhoods, it'll be your own people that'll pull you out the car and check you and all of this. And
Right.
so, yeah, man, definitely a lot of gang, a big huge gang culture, and then there's multiple high schools that are all within those areas too, man. So it's just a lot, bro. It was a lot, but it definitely like taught me like um about respecting like places you go to. And so after that, I would go to other places and be like, man, you know, I don't know who over here. No, I ain't standing in the street. I'm not waiting in a car in the gas station. Like, you know, it definitely put me on my toes. I caught my first cases there. Went to 25th District. If y'all know, that's on Grand and Central over there, West Side. So yeah, that was a lot of my growing up, man. Was catching cases, going to juvie, you know, doing a bunch of stuff I should not been doing.
Yeah, you right, because I had cousins that grew up in Humble Park too. It was black as could be. So you're 100% right. So
Shout
if
out to the
somebody come,
Boricuas.
if somebody come to Chicago and they trying to grab something to eat, where are you sending them to?
Man, to keep them safe. Like what kind
No,
of people are coming?
look,
What kind of people are these that are
they
coming?
can't
Are
be
like they
safe. They can't be safe. They can't be. They ain't got to be safe. They in the hood. Send them in the hood. Where they going?
I'm sending them off. All right, I'm sending them to two places. I'm sending them off to 290 and Independence to Maxwell's. Um, and they got to go at night to get to get the real experience. So it's
Wait,
got to be dark.
the one off Independence in 290. You would send somebody to that dump when they can go right to Maxwell to the real one. Oh my
That's crazy.
goodness.
I'm talking about if you want
Wait,
to take, like
wait, hold on. You broke up. I gotta get this clear. I gotta make sure I hear this. You talking about
are
the
they
one on?
trying to eat a fancy dinner? This is a fancy
No,
dinner you're
I'm
trying to
just
send
saying.
them to?
You wouldn't send them to you wouldn't send them to the side of the expressway. You would send them to the one on Independence. And you
I
don't like
guess
them.
you know what, they could enjoy some of the downtown. You're right. I should send them right
And
off
you
of the
don't like
expressway.
them. You really do want to get them taken out if you're gonna send them to that one.
It just depends what kind of people these are. Like for me, like when I went to LA, bro, I was like, yo, take me. I want to go eat tacos in Compton, dog. Like I'm trying
Right.
to like take me. I want to go to the hood. And my girl gets mad, like, because every time we travel, we go somewhere, I'll be messing with her. I'll be talking to the phone and be like, "What are the most dangerous places in Davenport, Iowa?" Yeah, like baby, we're going to the hood. But no, yeah, for some good Chicago taste, probably start them off with Maxwell's, and then everybody loves Mexican food, man. So I'm gonna send them right there on 26th Street in Little Village to eat at El Milagro. So
What is
right
that?
across,
From what?
that's right next to the jail. So it's on 26th
Oh,
Street, and where the brick thing is at is where the little mini plaza is at. It's like basically in between
oh
California.
yeah, boy. Them they got a nice setup. They got a nice setup. Yes.
And the taco is huge. It's like you pay $5 for a taco, but it's enormous. Like it's
Yes.
the lick for sure. So I'm sending them there
That's,
to get some good,
that's
some
the
good
one.
little
And don't
Mexican
worry,
food.
y'all. They let you come eat the tacos. They don't gangbang with you if you coming for. They got a lot.
Yeah, you're good. You're
The
good
lot
over
got a
there. Actually,
security
I'm in
guard
more
and everything.
danger than you would be.
Yeah, the lot got a nice security guard to protect you and everything. Yeah, that.
He opens the door for you and everything and all of that. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I mess with that spot definitely. They got
you
a.
get to see the food cooked already sitting on the tray, like, and it's like fresh too. Everything is
Yeah,
it's super good. So I would send them there. If I had to cancel out one, I would cancel out Maxwell's and just send them to Emilagro.
they got some nice tamales in there too. I mess with their tamales. They got some nice tamales. I like
Yeah,
that.
they're decent, and also that neighborhood on 26th Street. Be careful, but all down 26th Street, there's a bunch of other taco places. So if you come into the town and you're looking for some Mexican food, just anywhere up 26th Street is pretty much all good food. Just like I said, be
Be
careful.
very,
Shit,
but be very careful.
yeah, be very careful, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But that's everywhere you go, man. I mean, as y'all know, things can happen in Gold Coast. Things can happen in Evanston. Things can happen in
That's
anywhere in Gary and Hammond, because I follow the legal help aid like everybody in Chicago does, and I be seeing things happen everywhere, man. So just be
I don't know,
careful
man.
wherever you go.
That Maxwell's off on Independence though, man. Come on,
I
man.
just feel safe is there, bro. I don't
I
know. I
think the
feel
dude. I think somebody get they was taking too long with the food and they shot the guy that worked there or something like that. Ain't this
yeah,
something?
man. They killed one of the workers, bro, and that thing was open the next day, bro, at like 10 o'clock in the morning, ready
Going,
to go. Like,
yeah, man, going strong. Okay, okay,
yeah.
all right. Hold on. Let me see. We got them talking over here. We got them talking over here. Hold on. Uh, my guy, Shope Body in the building. Us Before Me, the Thug Bible Movement. OGs and Young Guys podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Do you know Short Body Jizo?
Definitely he supports your shows. When you were on ours,
Right.
he was in the comments, man. But I don't know him personally. But shout out to him because he a real one for real.
I definitely gotta plug y'all in. Um, he said, "Shout out to my fam, Casper, Humble Park, Yolo D." Um, Willie Estes said, "When the Venezuelan people come through the process, Mayor Johnson allows churches and businesses feed them. The Venezuelan people, Vegan World Cafe food is a part of the process." Hey, long as Vegan World Cafe making some bread, I love it.
Sure,
Hey,
for
look,
sure.
I saw them. I saw somebody that's buying seven. They from like in Hyde Park, and there's a bunch of them over there, and they're selling like $7 plates, dog. And I seen the plate, man, and it had hella rice on it. It had steak with beans. I'm like, dude, give me three of those. Like, you know what I mean? Let them make their money, man. Shit. Man. I mean,
I'm
excuse
a,
me. Everybody's hungry, bro.
I'm getting me a
Everybody.
Venezuelan girlfriend real soon. Y'all just keep pay attention. I might have a host a show with me. Um,
Yeah.
they sound like they like to hustle. Um, we got Brian Bacon. Oh, Daniel in the building. He said Independence is 290 is crazy. And he said Little Village, stay strapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not when
Yeah,
you
you
go to
know
that
it.
taco place. I'm telling you, they gonna let you eat some tacos. Just go at
Nah,
the
it's cool because they got a parking lot. It's like one of those things. Like we're not gonna make the hood hot. Like
yeah,
they know what's up with them spots. They ain't in there doing nothing. Like yeah,
they
they don't go down
they
like that over there.
they about the business. Conut,
But
we
now
need
if you venture off a little bit north down one of them streets like Christiana or
you
something,
on your
we can't
own.
help you.
I
We
didn't tell
cannot
you to
help
do
you.
that, brother. I didn't tell
Y'all know
you to
when
do
y'all go to resorts and they
He
tell
said,
you do
"Don't go
not
down
walk
the
off the
street."
trail. Do
right.
not walk off the trail. Don't walk off the trail. I'm just saying.
Don't go off the trail. Conut, we need to know his favorite hood. What else we got for him, Conut?
So what is your three favorite hood movies? Jizo.
Mm. I gotta put Friday at the top of everything, only because that movie got me through like my teenage years, and like that was just like the comfort movie.
Right.
Um, and I'm gonna throw a Latino hood movie in there. I'm gonna say American. I'm gonna just do like three of them: American Me, Blood In, Blood Out. Um,
Yeah.
so we'll do those, and then lastly, let me see. Probably Training Day, man. Training Day is the one.
Oh, Training Day is hood. Training Day is hood.
Went hard. You went real hard with that American Me. I remember when I was a little kid. That cost me a little bit of torture. I couldn't get no. I couldn't even go to sleep at night. I was like, please don't. That movie something else right there. That's that real
Man,
prison stuff.
That yeah, that one and Blood
Mary,
In, Blood Out, man. Like it's one of my favorite, bro. I love the cinematography in it. I love and shout out to Aztec De Niro. He probably kicked me in the ass right now, but because he hates that movie. But I just think
oh, he
it's
hate
like a
that
master.
movie. He
He
hate that
hates it, and you
movie.
know it hurts. It hurts, bro, because he's a movie buff. Like I really respect Aztec's view on film, and but he hates that movie. And I've been trying to talk him into this for like a while already. He ain't going, bro. He ain't going. But
I love Blood In and Out, Blood In and Out, and American Me. They always, they always had me wanting to be if I ever go to prison. I want to be that dude in prison, man. After watching them movie.
yeah, definitely make you think about
Yeah,
things different. And a lot of those things with Blood In, Blood Out, bro, they got like if y'all go watch the documentary, they there was people that were murdered based off of the making of that movie because it was exposing the inner workings or at
yeah.
least giving a vision of the inner workings of the Mexican mafia.
I
So
heard that.
it was a lot of people like the one lady that helped orchestrate like the connection from the director to all the people. They shot her up right in front of her house.
Wow.
So
That was
yeah, it was a lot. It's a lot to that movie, man. And those actors, some of those actors went on to become like really big. And then it's crazy, like the star of the movie who plays Miklo, didn't really go on to like do much, you know. So it was
yeah,
kind of weird.
yeah.
But it's one of them hood classics. It's a hood classic for sure.
Hood classic. America. You know what? You know when I just had to see American Me when when Frost dropped the video that Ain't No Sunshine, that was to
Yeah.
me, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta see this, man. I gotta see
I used to talk to Kid Frost, bro, back in like 2007, 2008. I was on Twitter and I lived in Cali, and I just started one day, just commented on Twitter on one of his things, and we started a communication. He was like, a homie that I had online, like when it was new to
this.
have like online homies and stuff like that. And dude was super cool, man. His son, Kid Frost's son, I forget his name, man. Forgive
Yeah,
me
he
if
a
any of y'all
producer.
know. He's a big producer, bro.
Yeah,
He
he a
did
big
like he did big songs for Snoop and all of that, man. That whole
that ain't
family is like
it
talented.
ain't he not droopy, is it? Well, I think droopy
Nah, man.
E40 son. I think that's E40 son. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no, that his name ain't Drew. When I hear it, I'll know it, bro. But
he a
he's a
big
super
producer.
talented. Yup.
Yeah, my guys had him in the studio in Cali, but he a big producer though. Yeah,
I met all those producers because like I said, I was over there and I was connected to like people in the music industry. So like, if y'all know who Fingers is, side to side, I lean like a cholo. He's the
yeah,
one that made the beat. He does the summer nights just sitting around,
yeah.
and when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Like all that. He produced all like major platinum songs, and I was like this with him, man, when I lived over there. So I got to meet a lot of the up and coming
What part of
major
Cali
artists.
was you?
So when I first got there, I got to Fontana, which was wait, like about 45 minutes to an hour from LA. But there's a city around there called Ontario, and that's kind of where a lot of those guys were based. It's called the England Empire, the IE.
I fly to Ontario sometime.
Yeah,
I
man. So
in the Empire like 2 weeks ago. But sometimes
yeah, man.
that's where Showbody. That's where Showbody at in the England
Okay,
Empire.
bet, man. Shout out to the IE, bro. I lived there so many years, and people would ask me like, "Well, what side do you rep from over there?" I said, "Man, I'm England Empire, dog. Like I'm from IE because I spent a majority of my 20s in over there. So like
Yeah.
I was there a lot. It was definitely
Yeah,
dope, a
what is
different
that?
culture.
Lake Elsinore is out there. I was into Temecula. I was just out there in
Yeah,
the
that's
wine
up, that's up by
area.
that's up when you take the 15
Yep.
expressway up that way.
On the way to good old Dago. Yep.
Yep.
But I fly to
Yeah, man.
Ontario sometime. When I go to LA, I fly to Ontario sometime.
It gets cracking, bro. Like it's kind of like how somebody will say, "Oh, like Joliet or Schaumburg not cracking because it's an hour from."
Right.
That's not true over there, bro. Like it's cracking, bro. And the whole IE was lit, especially when I was there in the early 2000s, pretty much for all the 2000s. And yeah, it was cracking, bro. They had a lot of stuff, a lot of activity. It was a lot of
Mm-hmm.
famous people that lived out there. Rancho Cucamonga was it featured in Friday. If y'all remember the movie
Exactly.
Friday,
Yeah.
next Friday or one of those.
Yep. I was that's where the California Angels Stadium out there too, by the Ontario. I was just out there though. I just went to
Man,
the
it's beautiful out there, bro.
yeah.
It's just once you realize like how expensive it is, you just come back right away.
You just come back right
You
away.
just say, man, all right, man, I'll just go to Chicago and deal with it.
I don't think they understand. You just come back right away. So you almost out the clear, man. We talking to you about so much. We finna get into it, man. We finna get into it. I promise. But I gotta know this from you. What's your top three MCs, man?
Chicago or just ever? I didn't hear you. You
Just
cut off. You
period.
said
Like who is your top three MCs that made you wanna do what you do?
um. So I'll say the ones that got me interested in music when I was a young kid was even as far back as Easy E, we were listening to that, but I was a little younger. But definitely Tupac and Biggie is what when that was first what got me in. And then once I realized that there's like this kind of music, and then there's the dudes that are spitting bars and got this flow. So once I realized that, I think like in my top man, I would put Big L up there.
Big
Um, I'll
L.
just I'll just start with Big L. I'm definitely gonna say Big L, Rakim, and Guru.
There
You
we
know,
go.
those are like some top ones that like, man, it's hard to limit it to a top three, but yeah,
Right.
like top three. If I had to build a team and take those three, I know there's, and y'all probably be in the comments about, oh, what about this guy? There's too many to even think of at the moment. But I would put like those at the top, even I even messed with Jay-Z, bro, like, and I still do, but like with when he came out with the 7 minute freestyle with him and Big L,
Right.
that was crazy. Like, um, as soon as I grab it, I eat it up like a savage. And I know I don't have it. I get it together like I'm singing on rappers. I'm on my P's and Q's and carrots. What do y'all understand? Goddamn, which I know the status. I'm flowing the baddest, fattest, all of that, bro. So it was,
Yeah. He
you
definitely
know,
got it in. So as y'all see, man, this dude is hood certified, hip hop certified.
yeah.
Why he gets to talk and do what he do. You got a
I
hat
got
on.
one
What's
more
that?
question.
Go ahead, Conut.
And the two questions I like to ask everybody. First one is how you
We
come
gotta
up with the
stop
Shot
screening.
Town cipher name?
He done made it past the screening. We gotta get in his personal business now, though. Is you still screening him? He in, Conut. He in.
No,
I'll talk to
I'll
you
take an
later,
extra
Gizzo.
screening. I'll take an
Go ahead.
extra screening. It's
Go ahead.
cool.
He cocky, Conut. Get him, Conut. Get him, Co. He cocky.
How you come up with that name, Jizo? And how you come up with Shot Town cipher? How'd you
Oh yeah,
create
you
those names
in
for
his
your
business.
for
I
your
thought you was
content?
still screaming. You in his business. That's what I was finna. You took the words out of my mouth. So
All right, so a lot of people don't know this story, but like, so when I was in the streets, like I went by Drama G.
right.
So that was my name in the streets, and then
Shout out
that's
to
when I started.
shout out to Drama. You
Shout out to
asked me about
And
John.
you
I know
asked me.
now. I know now. There's another Drama G that's actually out, man. Shout out to him. I left that name a long time ago, but so I started doing shows. Like I started getting interested in like recording music around that time, and I'm going to these venues, and I'm signing up as Drama G, and like I'm in like straight gang, like things in like venues and stuff, and I just said to myself, like, all right, do you want to be like this kind of rapper, or do you not want that lingering over you, where you're like a rapper that's from the hood and you rapping about the hood and the gang and all of this? So I
Yeah.
just decided at that moment to start dropping that whole thing. Around that time was when Snoop and Jay Z and all of them was saying like Izzo and Fizzle and
Right.
Bizzle, and that was a thing in popular culture. So I went from Drama G to Drama Jizzle because that was like the lingo back then.
Right.
Um, and then even that was still kind of hot because I would go to places and they'd be like, "Oh, you bought that drama?" Like it was like an instant tag for like let's beef. And so at some point in like 2000, maybe 8 or 7, I just dropped the drama part off of it and just kept it Jizzle. And back, it's funny because back then nobody had that name or was. So I stand corrected. Like Young Jeezy goes by Jizzle. He'll say like Young Jizzle when he's
Guess
referring
what?
to himself.
BG was Jizzle first, then Jeezy.
B Jizzle, yeah. So B
I, I
Jizzle and
I
yeah,
tried to
man.
get
So
back when I was doing the DVD era. I tried to get BG to diss Jeezy on camera about that. He was like, "No, man, Jeezy, my dog, man. You can call himself whatever you want, man. That's my dog." But yeah,
but yeah, it was like that, bro. And I just switched to Jizzo, and back at that moment, like nobody had that name. And it's interesting because I go every few years and look it up on YouTube to see just who's out there. If you go look that name up now, it's a bunch of cats, like a bunch of people. There's like
oh,
some like
it's a bunch of Jizzos now, huh?
a
Because
lot.
they
Like
was
go on
Jizzle.
YouTube and just
They was Jizzle.
yeah.
You Jizzo. Yeah, see, Conut, that's a slick way to make somebody call you gangster. So you could be like Vizzle instead of Vice Lord.
And so
Vizzle.
and I just kept it, and now it's been so many years that name just that
Right.
rings bells when you're in the cipher, man. So
So okay, now you're you definitely a dope rapper, right? But what made you fall in love with the hip hop side of things, man? To be wanting to battle and have people rapping together, ciphering like a because I like the ciphers, man. It's like a friendly thing too. So like what got you in to doing that, to recording the ciphers. Like you're about to do Shai City Cipher number 38. So it's just like you've been doing this a long time. So like, what made you say, man, let me get these artists together and and get them going?
So we just reached our 10-year anniversary on it was March of this year. It actually happened a little earlier, but I wanted to wait for the party. I wanted to wait, you know what I'm saying, for the summer to hit so that we could actually have a celebration, which you were part of. Thank you very much for rocking, bro.
And hold on, let me make
And
Kona happy one time. I gotta make Kona happy one time. Shout out to the 10th anniversary.
yeah, y'all
Yeah.
see it, man. It's
Oh, shit, I'm
I'd
coming.
have to button it up. But shout out to Fatal, man, for making these custom pieces for the team. He dressed our team for the Shai City Cipher event. So
They was
but it would have never been 10 years, dog, without everybody that's in the team, man. A lot of the times, like people would just see me because I'm the host, so they'll see me in the front on the camera as
right.
I've been hosting for 10 years, but they don't realize that there's a whole team of people that's in back of me, of dedicated artists that's actually like family to me, that are the ones that one, keep me inspired, two, help us keep this thing moving and just keep pushing it forward and keep pushing it forward. A lot of my guys are 10-year homies that, or actually longer, but we've been working together for all these years. So it happens because of them. But I'll tell you, like, what got me started in ciphers was, of course, there was always the 606 cipher as Subterranean. That's been around for 25 years now. So shout out to Shadow Master, Annihilation,
Shout out, man.
DJ Kin Solo, Jory, Boy Wonder, everybody that was ever a part of that, the Pacifics, who actually started that joint. So that was always there. But for me, like I wanted to be a part of like a film cipher. Like I always wanted to be on. In my mind, there wasn't much like there was on YouTube or whatever. But like in my mind, I had this idea, and some of the homies just said, hey, let's get together and let's just, one of my homies, shout out to Goofy Beats, calls me and says, hey, look, how about we just all get together on this one day and we'll go mess around, we'll get the cameras going and we'll film some stuff. So
Right.
that's how the first thing started. And we got together that day, had about maybe 5 or 6 MCs. It got filmed and it got put into a drawer for like 6 months.
Right.
So 6 months later, I'm like, man, what's up with that cipher? I call my guy. He goes, man, well, we got the footage, but I don't know what to do with it or what we're gonna do with it. So I said, all right, let me get it. So I went, picked it up, and that's what began the push, man. And that's what began us. We scheduled a second cipher. Shout out to my pops who let me record it in his garage and stuff. We were
At the
filming
pop.
wherever we were filming wherever we could, dog, like in the beginning stages. But all those guys that were a part of it, shout out to Loke, shout out to Fatal. Fatal came in a few years later, but shout out to all our DJs. We had Ace and everybody at Noodles. And as the team just kept growing, bro, we just kept doing more and more. And like you said, we're filming Volume 38 on September 21st. It is a private filming, so if anybody's wondering, like, can y'all come to it? No, y'all can't come to it. Only Uncle Beast and Kona could come to it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a personal invite from your
Pull
boy
it up,
to,
baby.
to come to
Thank
the
you, bro.
joint and you want to rap on it, y'all can rap on it. But and it just took a lot of dedication throughout the years because we had to, people think that after the filming that's it, and that's not it. Like after that, I gotta edit it. We gotta set a promotion, how we're gonna promote it. There's the social media push. There's a lot to it, bro. So it's taken a long time to get here, but hey, we never stopped. Like Nipsey said, the only difference between him and anybody else was that he stayed consistent and he just didn't stop. So, and I've been through all the emotions.
Right.
I done lost. I have uh, relationships have been broken, friendships have been broken. Like a lot of things go into like just staying strong and doing this, bro.
Right.
And so yeah, again, shout out to my team, bro, because that's the reason why like this happens. And if y'all wondering, y'all could go to YouTube and type in the search bar Shai City Cipher, and you'll see every volume that we got in there.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna put it. I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's
put
a
it in
good
the
thing,
link too.
man.
Yeah, y'all check out
Yeah,
Shot
for
City
sure.
Cipher, man. It's like I love what you do, man, because you know this is supposed to be for the money, but it's bigger than that, man. You know what I'm saying? You really do it for the love of the culture, and like I don't know if you realize this. You're like one of the only people that's actually throwing shows in the city limits of Chicago. It's like it ain't too many hip hop friendly places in Chicago. So when people say they perform in Chicago and they come perform for you, they really perform in Chicago. They're not performing in Oak Park or Richmond Park.
Yeah,
Like they really performing inside of the city of Chicago. So like
yeah,
that's man
definitely, bro.
that you had a
I
historic
think
place.
I think sorry to cut you off, but yeah,
No, no,
no,
no.
I think the real important thing, the most important thing that y'all could take away from listening to this about Shai City Cipher is that the Shai City Cipher is a place where we all have a voice. It's been a place for all of us to talk about what's going on in this city. I done had ramen manual bars. I done had everything, and you can kind of see it, and it's kind of like a timestamp in history because when you go back and watch those things, there's people talking about 16 shots and all the things that were affecting us in our lives at that moment. So really, it's a platform and it's a place to have a voice. And I've gotten some backlash sometimes because let's just say I haven't had MCs that were up to their liking. But the
Right.
thing about it is like I opened the door for everybody to come in. If you an MC, you tell me you an MC and you got a verse and you're ready to rap. Who am I to stop you and be like, oh, well, show me your songs first, or show me how good you are, or show like, you know what I'm saying? Come do it, bro. If you have an embarrassing moment, you might not make it. If you can't finish your verse in one take, you might not make it, but you'll come back. You'll come back stronger on the next one. So we've always been a platform for the people, bro, and for us to have a voice. We're the largest cable syndicated cipher in the Midwest, and we've had people visit us from all types of states, man, to come and rap on the cipher. And we've had just literally some of the best MCs in Chicago. Solo Redline was on it. We talked about that earlier.
Shout out to
Um,
Solo. So let me tell you about that dirty dog Solo Red.
oh, what did he do?
Brought him up yesterday. Now a lot of people don't know this. Like Cold Hard know it. A few people know it. I've been an undefeated battle rapper in Chicago for a long time. Like I used to be in the trenches with Shadow Master until Solo Redline. We had a battle. Yeah, Smart had some. And I feel like, like Crush Groove, when the Fat Boys won like the record contract, but they lost the stereo. That's how I felt. Like I forgot what the prize was. I just told DA Smart, like, man, I'm finna come get in the I don't want no favoritism. I'm finna come get in all the contests. I'm trying to put my album out. I want people to see that I'm a rapper. I want them to know me as a rapper. So I end up battling. I was cocky too. I ain't gonna lie. I underestimated him. And he won, man. He hate when I bring that story up, man, because one day I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
I've I've never seen anybody flow so easily and so fluently, man. Like
Yeah,
he's literally one of the top. I'll put Solo Redline with MC Juice
right,
and Sam I am the MC in a super group and just have them tear down anybody from any city, any place.
right,
The Solo was like a major jump for us in volume 5 of the Shai City Cipher because I had somebody who was working with me at the time to go, Lady T, shout out to her, and she happened to know Solo, and it was within the first 10 days of him going worldwide viral. And if y'all don't remember, it was like 2014, 2015, and he had millions and millions of views all across every platform. And she calls me. She's like, "Yo, I'm on the way to the cipher." She goes, "Hey, can I bring one of my homies?" And I'm like, "Who?" And she goes, "Solo Redline. Have you heard of him?" And I'm like, yeah." Like, what? Like, hell yeah, bring Solo Redline up here. So she brought him up there, man. And we encourage MCs to not freestyle when they do their verse. We want y'all to write y'all 16s and do it like that. But that man came up there and freestyled an impeccable 16 on episode 5, volume 5 of the Shai City Cipher. So y'all go check that out, man.
there you
It's
go.
super legendary.
I'm definitely gonna go watch it solo. I'm going to
Go
watch it.
comment and everything. And go comment beats and the thing.
I'm finna get. I'm at you. I'm finna at him.
Hey, I'll
Uh,
set that battle up, bro.
no. I didn't say set the battle up. Now, no, now. Well, hold on now. I ain't say that. I, you know what though? That would be dope though. That would be dope. That would be dope. But
Let me take 2 seconds. Let me take 2 seconds to shout out, man. I got an official Trust None hat that I'm rocking, man. I want to shout out Wicked Entertainment. 30 years in Chicago, putting on the culture, man, in our city, man. Shout out to Sleep Wicked and
shout out,
everybody. This
shout out
movie
to
was
Sleep, man. Shout out to
yeah,
Sinbad.
shout out Sleepy, man. This movie was
Shout out to
directed
Sinbad.
by Coney Rock. The movie's called Trust None. It was directed by Coney Rock and it stars EC Illa. And primarily, he's the star of the movie. And literally, every Chicago legend that you could think of is
Yeah.
also in that movie.
Let me.
Psychodrama, snipers, do or die. Everybody's in it, bro.
And guess what else is in that movie? My Cadillac is in that movie. At the end,
Are you serious?
yeah. Triple Darkness got a video, and Psychodrama got like a half of the video. And in the half, Psychodrama is in my Cadillac in at the video. It's
Nice, nice. You
yeah.
gotta show me where that's at so I can check it out in the movie.
I'm gonna show you. They got a video for it's called song called "I Spit Fire," and
Oh, nice.
they
That's
use
what's
my
up,
Cadillac.
man. Shout out to EC Illa, man.
Man,
One
that's
of the biggest legends in Chicago, man, for the hip hop for our whole culture for real.
definitely a legend. I remember when I had like a distribution company. I had like Legit Ballers, Do or Die, Crucial Conflict had a mixtape. I was going around taking everybody's CDs to the stores. And I used to go to EC Illa stores and he
The
used to
tip.
he used to cash me right the tip. He used to cash me right out. I used to make a lot of money with
You know, today is like the 20th. Today is either the 20th or the 25th anniversary of EC Illa opening the store, the tip, in Uptown.
oh dope. Dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. He definitely a part of history, man. And you are too, man. It's like everything. I love to see you pop up. When I see you, come on, come on, come on. Same way you do for me when I'm at the door. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you a legend, man. You legendary. I appreciate everything you do for the city, man, because they can't pay you enough for what you do. And
Thank you, brother.
shout out to my guy Heat Detector too, man, because y'all really work hard, man. And I just gotta know, man, what keeps you going? Because I said this the other day. It's people that gave up, some regretting that they gave up. So what makes you keep going?
Just the fact that I feel like in our culture, bro, in hip hop, that even though the public will look at somebody as too old, like you could age out right in our culture. You can't, if you're like 55 and you're trying to tell somebody you're a rapper, they'll laugh at you, right? Like
Right.
versus if you're a country singer or if you're whatever. So for me, it's just like I feel like I will never age out of what I do. I do it because I love it. And what keeps me motivated, bro, is the opportunities that I just could keep providing and the networks that I could keep expanding. And like I said, man, it's always been about the city for me, bro. It's always been about keeping the platform on. If it was back in the day, they used to be like, man, how come he hosting every episode, or whatever, that I was in the camera too much or whatever. And it's like, dude, we are putting on something bigger than us in Chicago. Sometimes people know the Shai City Cipher and won't know me. I've ran into people at the post office that have seen me shipping stuff and be like, oh, I heard about that. My cousin was on that.
Yeah.
And all of that. And just the love that I get, bro, from people, when I go to different places, when I show up at shows, and there's, sometimes there's a random person that I don't really remember, but they know me from the ciphers, and we'll have this like conversation about hip hop. All of those experiences will keep me going because I ain't rich off Shai City Cipher. Maybe one day we'll have sponsors and I'll
Hey
be in
man,
a Tesla or whatever. But
you
for
know,
now,
man,
man, we put on for Chicago, bro. That's why we keep doing this for the
you
city.
definitely put on, man. And it's like I be trying to act like I'm not a hip hopper, right? But when I get around people like you and Heat, y'all pulled it out of me, man. I had to like really confront.
Yeah, tell them what you're talking about, though. You spit some bars on the Shai City Cipher podcast.
Yeah, I really could act like I want a
Keep
hip
going,
hop
dude.
head. But the thing about a hip
Y'all
hop
could
head, what
go
people
like
don't
that too.
Yeah, but it's a lifestyle. It's like it ain't about the money. I want to say this. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I saw Jizo arguing with a known gangster about some rap stuff on Facebook, right? So I'm like, oh no. I'm like, Jizo, my people. I know both of these guys. They don't know each other, but I know both of them. So I hit my guy like, hey man, that's my people that you arguing with. He go, oh man, well he coming at me. So then I hit Jizo. So out of respect, I love both of the brothers. They left it alone for me, right? But I had to make him understand where Jizo was coming from. I'm like, man, this dude is hip hop for real, man. So it's just a hustle to you. And it's his life. So if he sees something that's disrespectful to his life, he gonna speak on it. Cause that's what he gonna do. Like people don't understand that hip hop is really our life. It's like I really then pay bills off of deciding to start writing some raps. You know what I'm saying? So people gotta understand like this is really our life. So when people come to your events and don't want to pay to get in, don't want to support or come on y'all podcast, don't donate, y'all have to understand, like, man, this is really our life, man. It's like whatever you spend with me, it's gonna go back in to make something else happen. It's just like it's an addiction, man. It's like it's our life. Like hip hop is really our life, man, and y'all need to understand it, man. So definitely support the Shai City Cipher, man, all the
Hey,
way.
that's harder to say than you think when you have to say it. So we've had a slew of MCs over the years that when they get into that part where they're about to spit their verse, but they got a couple seconds before, they'll say something like, I'm blase blah on Shy City Cipher, but they will. We've had so many slurs and mistakes there that I could have made a reel out of it, but we don't. But it's harder to say than you think.
Whatever you do, man, don't go on a hiatus, okay? No hiatuses from the Shai City Cipher.
I feel like highness is something that like you're like your grandma would say if you walked in the house high and was like, man,
You
look at your
high
little high
anus.
anus,
You a
your
little
little
high
high
anus.
anus.
Hey, but hey, man, appreciate you. I'm
Um,
sorry, streets.
can I
Coconut was Coconut's only point of being on here was to tell me to not neglect the streets. He didn't do his streets, so when y'all see him in the street, get him. Who
can I
did
say
we?
a couple more things before we get off, bro?
Oh man, you can say plenty more, man. I'm gonna get back to the streets after Jizo. Go ahead, Jizo. It's your world.
Also, I want to say that like if for those that may not know, like well, we filmed the cipher and I edit it, and we do everything when it comes to media. But I've been blessed recently, man, to be filming a lot of videos for a lot of Chicago artists, live performances, music videos, recaps for shows. So I'm doing everything in media, bro. So anybody that's out there, man, that if y'all already don't have nobody, shoot me a DM, bro. Request me on the Facebook, shoot me a DM, ask me some questions. We'll work something out for your video. But I'm doing videos and all of that photography. So just in
Man,
case y'all ain't know, man, y'all can hit me up for
I
that as
just
well.
seen one you posted the other day. I'm like, yeah, he there.
Yeah, I'm getting
Yes,
into the recaps now, bro. I'm getting into the recaps, and it's crazy because I did one recap. I've done a few, but I did one that was really good, bro. And after that, when I started getting the phone calls and the DMs on Instagram, and it kind of been picking up from there. So people been, hitting me up for recaps. And shout out to all my clients and everybody that shops with me and supports what I do. And when you say it's life, bro, it really is, bro. I've put food in my mouth because of it. I done had a check to give to the landlord because of it. Like it done literally has saved me from nothing. It's all I ever had. So, it's real shit.
yeah. I definitely feel it, man. I was just finna ask you about the videos. Like he said, he's finna give y'all his info so y'all can find him on everything. And if you can't get in touch with my broski, just hit me and I'll get in touch with him for y'all. So with that being said, tell them where to
Beat.
find you, Gizzo.
So y'all can find me on Facebook. Yeah.
Hey, mention your you got that show you said you're doing in October that I'm really interested in dates again. So can you throw that in there too?
Yeah, we can give him again. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So Y'all could follow me on Facebook. If y'all type in Gizzo, I will come up on Instagram, Facebook. I'm typically the first one. Pardon me, Jizo Villanueva. Y'all send me a request on that. Shai City Cipher also has Instagram pages, Facebook pages as well. So y'all follow all of that. And we, like I said, we had our 10-year anniversary in July, and it was a beautiful thing, man. Uncle Beats performed up there, and all of some, we had legends in Chicago that came on that bill and really tore the stage down. And now we're giving y'all a follow up show for all the homies that we could not fit on that ticket. We're doing a second show, so that show's going down at the Mecca of Chicago hip hop, which is Subterranean. The address is 2011 West North Avenue. And like I said, man, it's literally our dojo. It's where I learn and hone my skills in becoming an MC. And we're blessed enough to be doing our second follow-up show. So October 12th, we don't have an event for it going, but the flyer is coming out today. Actually, we already got it. So y'all see it on my pages. Y'all show up, man. It's free, 100% free. Y'all show up at the door with nothing but yourself and come on in and enjoy some dope hip hop for real. We got
Man, y'all
spitters on
had
that.
that last one so packed.
That was
It was
cracking.
it was the biggest rain of the year, and people
Man,
still. It was the
that
biggest.
was super dope, man. It
It was
was
the
we're
biggest
so blessed, bro.
rainstorm of the year, and people still was in that boy, man. Y'all really.
We were so blessed, bro, for everybody that came and supported. We're super blessed, man. That your people came and supported Beats.
Yeah.
Kono was there, bro. Like everybody really came and showed support. And there was a lot of things. There was a lot of things happening in Chicago that night. So we were blessed to have the people that showed up. So
It
definitely
was, man.
grateful, man, and
I felt so
humbled by the love.
I felt so honored to be there, man. Tell them tell them your podcast too, so they could go to pull up some episodes.
Yeah, for sure. So we're also coincidentally we're 37 episodes of the podcast in as well. That's on YouTube. Jizzle Productions on YouTube, or you could go on my Facebook and where you go down and look at the photos, go where it says lives, and you can see all the lives I've ever did, or just type that into Shy City Cipher podcast into my page. But yeah, we're blessed, man. We got that. Shout out to Heat Detector and Unwrap. We're blessed enough, man, to materialize that show from nothing because we never had a podcast. We always just did the Shai City Cipher. And the opportunity arose as I was working with the Unwrap team for us to do this show. And so we started it, man, and we had so many dope performers. Every show opened up with a performer, and then we would have the main guest come on. It's hosted by me, Heat Detector. And just the whole setup was just one of the best things, man. So I was real grateful for that time. Y'all should go watch that. Uncle Beats did an interview as well. What was it, like maybe 4 or 5 months ago?
Yeah,
So, and I'll share that on the pages. That was dope. That's where y'all could catch them spitting them bars and all of that.
Yeah, we got in. I'm gonna have to come be a performer on one of them too, man. I'm gonna have to come be.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man, 100%. But yeah, y'all go check that out, man. The podcast is super dope. We had a segment on it called Hip Hop History, and it would be things that happened that week in hip hop history. We would sit there, we'd talk about them, dissect them. Um, it was just a really good experience, man. And it was an opportunity for the people that only knew us from the cipher to actually get to know us, know us. So they got to know me, more, and they got all of the guests, which were coincidentally were Shai City Cipher alumni. They got to know them as well on a personal level. I think that's how you relate the most to people, to people's art, is by kind of understanding some of their background and where they come from, and it just makes it so much more meaningful. So that was a really good show. The show's been hasn't we haven't filmed a new show, but we're definitely planning on getting that going again in the next couple months. So y'all look out for that.
Man, y'all check it out. And I see one from the streets, Conut. Bacon said, "No more jerseys from outside the city. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Sox, and Cubs." And I even give a
or
pass.
Shy City Cipher.
Or Shai City Cipher. And he said he'll give a pass for Chicago Sky. Or Shai City Cipher. You hear that, Conut? He on you, man.
Bacon got season tickets to the Scott game and they ain't took me to see my girl Angel Reese. Now she hurt. I got you,
What?
Bacon, for that.
Oh,
I got you,
man.
Bacon.
Personnel. So, hey, everybody, check out my guy, Jizo, everywhere. Shai City Cipher, everywhere. Shout out to you, Chef Cole Nutty, man, for coming in, holding me down. Highly appreciate you, brother. Highly appreciate everybody that supports Hood Hierarchy. Shout out to everybody that donates. Uncle Jody Mack, my guy Lucky Lucci, Vegan World Cafe. Shout out to all y'all. So with that being said, man, we in. And I need you back anytime, Jizo. Anytime you need to come talk about something, please.
We also need that algorithm, Beats. We can't have. We need each other. We need algorithm after the show, y'all. Just like Jizo show. That's why he's telling y'all to tap in, even if you don't be here on the show live, even if you don't see the show on YouTube. Tap in. Go to YouTube. Put in the name. Give us a comment. Give us a like. Help us out. We all need it. It's algorithm. We just need the help with the algorithm, everyone. We appreciate everybody's help too, by the way. Thank you everybody for supporting me too as well. Uncle Beats, Jizo, the whole Hood Hierarchy family. I love every one of y'all, and I just want to keep showing y'all I'm here for y'all too.
Salute, salute. So we in it one way only, man. I say, what's the hood? You tell me your hood, and we. Oh no, you got to give me a hood hierarchy drop. One like this. Let me run one of Coconut's favorites. This is episode 204, but we still gotta run this.
Hey, Uncle Beats, it's Maya sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode of Hood Hierarchy.
And why not run?
My God, that woman is so fine. Jesus Christ.
And why not run my Deli down?
I'm jealous right now. I'm jealous right now, B.
Oh well, if you jealous,
Hey, Uncle Beats, it's Maya sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode of Hood Hierarchy.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
jealous, I might as well do it right.
I wonder if she's still a size 4. That's all I'm wondering.
She still look the same. That even though this is 100 episodes, that wasn't that long ago, man. That we did that. So yeah.
What number is this?
This is 204, I think.
Ugh, you grinding out here though.
It blame Coconut, Dirty Red, Jackie, Big Six, Nike Davis. They be hitting me with a whip, man. If I slack off, they be calling like, "Hey, man, I don't care what you doing. I don't care where you at. You better get this. You better get back and do this show." So yeah, man, I couldn't do it without them, man. They keep me motivated for real, man. So salute to my team. 204. I've been waiting to get you on here, but you one of my big dogs, man. I have to save my big dogs to save the day for me if it ain't not interesting going on. And you was right on point, man. You definitely, hey, the legendary Jizo, as far as I'm concerned, man. And if anybody want to argue with it, we can watch this damn episode and prove that I was right.
We could battle too if they got some real shit to talk. So don't get it twisted.
And can battle. That's what I should have told when you and no boy was in. I should have said, "Oh, y'all just battle, man." I don't know what I was thinking, but
I think you did. I think you did the best thing.
I did the best thing, man, and y'all did the best thing, man. Like I said, appreciate it, man. So with that being said, man, let us get that hood hierarchy drop, man. We need to put this in the intro, man. Give us a good one.
All right, y'all. If y'all not rocking with Uncle Beats, you ain't on the right beat. Hood hierarchy, #1 in the streets. Your boy Gizzo, Shai City Cipher.
Woo! That's it. That's it. Definitely. So when I say oh, hold on. I broke up a little
You cutting off.
What's the hood?
Logan Square.
What's the hood?
Humble Park.